In this video, we'll show you how to crochet clusters. We're using Sirdar stories and you'll use the yarn and hook in your pattern. I'm going to be working in two different colours to show you how to work your cluster so it has more definition. Working a cluster is working in treble stitches which then are combined together. I'm going to start us off by doing a cluster of 3. When working our cluster of 3, we're going to work into the next 3 stitches along, working our treble. To start off, we want to start our treble by yarning over, into our first stitch, from the front to the back, yarn over and pull through to the front. So we have our 3 loops on our hook. We're then going to yarn over and pull through 2, and we're going to leave the final stage on our hook. We're then going to repeat that for our next stitch. So we're going to do our yarn over, into the next stitch, come through, yarn over, pull through to the front, and yarn over and pull through those first 2 loops of our next treble, leaving the last stage. We're then going to do one more of these, so we're going to yarn over into our next and final 3rd stitch, from the back to the front, grab it, yarn over, pull through 2, and then to complete our cluster, we're going to yarn over and we're going to pull through all of those loops. So when you've done your final 3 parts of your treble for your cluster of 3, you should have 4 loops in total on your hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through all of those 4 in one go to close our cluster. I'm now going to work along the pattern a little bit to show you how to cluster over 7 stitches. Working over 7 stitches in a cluster, we're following the same principle, so we're working the first step of our treble over the next 7 stitches. So we're going to yarn over into our next stitch, yarn over, pull through to the front, so we've got our 3 loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through the first 2. We're going to do that to our next stitch, yarn over through the front to the back, yarn over, pull through, so we've got our loops on our hook, yarn over and pull through the first 2. So we've done 2, we're working on our 3rd, so yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through to the front, yarn over, pull through those first 2, we're now working on our 4th, yarn over into the 4th stitch, yarn over, pull to the front, we're yarning over, pulling through those first 2, we're now working onto our 5th stitch, yarn over, from the front to the back, pull through, yarn over through the first 2, we're now working onto our 6th, yarn over, from the front to back, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, we're now working onto our 7th, yarn over, from the front to the back, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you just want to double check that you have the right amount of stitches on your hook. So we wanted 7, a cluster of 7, so there should be 8 loops on our hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're now going to close our cluster by yarning over, pulling through all of those stitches at once to finish our cluster. When working clusters in different amounts, you follow the same principle. So working your treble, working the half of your treble, and then combining for the amount in your cluster all in once in the final step. And that's how you do the cluster stitch. Practice until you're confident and then head to sirdar.com for more stitches, beginner kits, patterns and yarns.